sometimes you go back in history and try to repeat. So therefore, we went back and we brought back in Joel Hopkins as our head men's basketball coach. If you recall, when Joel was here the first time, we won the CIAA, won the NCAA regionals, and then went into the national semi-finals for the NCAA. So I recall Joel coming to me and saying, back then, I got a pro. I got a pro on the team, I got a pro. Well, you know, coaches say a lot of things. So I didn't believe, but look what happened. We all remember Ron Fitzgerald. Now, Joel has come to me again and said, I got a pro. So I'm going to believe it. And I think we're gonna do some good things. And they were preseason pick number 6, last place in the South. And preseason pick 12, last in the whole conference. But I guarantee you, we'll be that Saturday night. I'll do a track program. We'll continue to improve on that. And as you know, we do not have outdoor track men, but we have outdoor track women. So we will improve in that. Softball, we're looking for some great things. The same coach for volleyball as our softball coach. This is her second year here. She's raising the bar. So we're expecting some great things from softball programs here. Now, Coach Curtis and Coach Sunday, they got this competition going. Coach Curtis would not let our tennis coach come in his office because he had not won. So he said, it's coming off, you got to win. That's good competition. So this past year, when the tennis team won, the men and the women won, Coach Sunday called me and said, call Coach Curtis and tell him he's never won 2 championships in one day. So we're looking for great things from our men and women's tennis program. Not only are they tennis players, but they're scholars, they're student athletes. He has 100% graduation rate, men and women on his team. So that's good. And just on behalf of the athletic department, we just want to say thank you. What we're going to do from here on out, one, we're going to win. We're going to win. It's about winning. And that's what we do here at Shaw University. It's about winning, and we're going to continue to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Melvin Bowles.
She said, me? Yeah, you ain't gonna say that.
I'm getting on, but I can stand for a couple more minutes. I'm sure I can stand for a few minutes. Need maybe banged up. We give thanks to God, creator of the universe, and to his only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ, and to the Holy Spirit, who guides and protects us through our ups and downs. I like to refer to that time as, how do you put it, the best of times and the worst of times. We had instructors that cared. We had instructors that were concerned about the finished product. Even though you stumble today, you made a mistake or you fall, but the concern was the final product. You know, sometimes you can imagine this blacksmith and he got a piece of iron and he pounded and pounded and he's sticking it in the front and get it red hot and hold it up to the sun and you see a little old line here mark and all that stuff. You stick it back in the front and pull it up and hit it and hit it and you know the Lord has to do something else the same way. Hard to beat you. But some of our relationships had to. And I'm like, man, there was just no way that they could treat all of us the same way all the time. Some need a stroke on the back here. Well, you do this and that. And the other, why you don't get I'm gonna come over there. So some of them take a different approach. I enjoyed Coach Lytle, who was like athletic director at that time, and you know, just to see him as the hero, to mind his mannerisms, you would think that he had been here from the beginning of time. And he's been there a good while. He was a good coach, and not only a good coach, but a good athletic director, and a generally good person from the inside, played all the time, inside. But he knew that what he was doing was one day going to determine the final product. 4 years he was getting with us, but what he was going to turn out was going to be more valuable than the 4 years that he had put in. Coach Jackson, 4 o'clock in the morning, sometime before the rooster even thinking about doing itself. He's up there with that and blowing, getting you up out of your bed, and if he looked around and saw that one of the players was not there where he's supposed to be, that player got to get in the hole. We had a hill back over, right over here somewhere. There was a hill. We had to go up Chunk Hill, Bunker Hill. We had to go up the hill. And they had different means of getting your back done. There was Coach Royster and Coach Williams and some others. And both of them, they tell me y'all about to sit me down. I'm going to go ahead and bow out of grace. God bless you.
Our next honoree is Milton Boone, class of 1983 baseball. A letterman, co-captain 1981, captain 1982-1983, was named second team All-CIAA 1981-82, and a member of the 1983 CIAA championship team. Boone went on to play with semi-pro teams, the Baltimore Brewers, and the Baltimore Trojans, before signing with the Toronto Blue Jays organization. He received the BS degree in computer programming in 1983. Currently residing in Atlanta, Boone serves as transportation coordinator for the American Cancer Society and is a member of the Greater Atlanta Alumni Chapter and the Shaw University National Alumni Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Milton Boone.
Thank you. First, giving honor to God, our Lord and Savior. For the committee, I thank you. I appreciate this opportunity. I love Shaw. I want to thank James Casberry and Lord Gravity for recommending Ray Watkins. I'm honored to be going in with this class. I'm going in with a roommate I had with me, Lloyd Carter, for my 3.5 years here at Shaw, and also with Pastor Edward Randolph, our second baseman, and I'm pretty going with all these candidates. Just want to say, when I put on that Shaw uniform, that was my heart and soul. I gave it everything I could, and I think the team that we had in 82, 83. I can tell you that we came out to play. We had some tough games, but we stuck together. It was a brotherhood, and we loved each other. You know, just like brothers, we want to have our little disagreements and stuff, but in the end, once we put on that uniform, we were sharp edged, and we gave it everything we had. And I hope one day that we get this baseball program back and get it going, because the program ends since the 20s, and it's sad to see it go, but I understand the situation, but we're going to fight to see what we can do. Also want to thank my coach, Bobby Sanders, for entrusting in me and making me co-captain and captain in 2 years. I appreciate that. I deeply respect you for that. I just want to say, go Shaw Bears, and let's be sing all Saturday.
Lloyd D. Carter Sr., class of 1985, track and field. A native of Martinsville, Virginia, Carter was a member of the men's cross country 1980-1983 co-captain, indoor track and field 1980. Martinsville, Virginia. Carter was a member of the men's cross country 1980-1983 co-captain, indoor track and field, 1980 to 1983 co-captain. Outdoor track and field, 1980 to 1983 co-captain. And the men's tennis team during his 4-year career at Shaw University. Carter received a BS degree in health and physical education in 1985. He's a 20-year veteran with the Emporia, Virginia Police Department, currently serving as a sergeant with the Patrol Division, and he has served his country for 26 years in the U.S. Army and U.S. Army Reserve as a sergeant first class with the U.S. Army Military Police Corps. He is a life member of the Shaw University National Alumni Association and a member of the Franklin, Southampton County, Virginia Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Carter and his wife Carolyn have 4 children and 2 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lloyd D. Carter Sr.
I'm not a big speaker. Reminds me of when I'm in the courtroom testifying, I'm always nervous. You never know what the judge is going to do. But I'm among family and friends right now. And I'd like to thank God for giving me the strength and the opportunity to be here today. First of all, I'd like to recognize my family that joined me today. My lovely wife, Carolyn, my daughter, LaSarah, my son, Lloyd Jr., my aunt, Melinda, and my aunt, Ryan. Thirdly, I'd like to thank all my friends and my Shaw Bear football fan club members that I normally sit with at the games, and all the individuals that I actually attended school with back in the day became lifelong friends. I'd like to also congratulate everybody that was inducted here tonight, including my roommate, Milton Boone, my homeboy, Ed Randolph, and my homegirl, Adrena Livingston. Adrena Ford, married name now. With that said, as an athlete, I did not set the CIAA on fire with my athletic ability. I was an above average performer, student athlete. My first love was football, and when I came to Shaw, we didn't have a football program. But I had an uncle that wanted his nephew to get, or to be somebody. I take it back. I'll put it this way. I learned a whole lot about being a student athlete here at Shaw University. I developed lifetime friends. And one thing about attending Shaw University, the individuals that I met here at Shaw University, I'm still in contact with these individuals today. For those of you who might see me at football games or basketball games, those individuals that I'm actually sitting with and cheering with are individuals that didn't come from Barnesville with me here. They were individuals that I met here. When you see me at the CIAA tournament, I'm with those individuals, those friends I developed while being a student here at Shaw University. Those are lifetime friends. I'd like to thank those individuals for supporting me as well. Lastly, I like to give thanks to one individual that made me the person that I am today. For those of you that know me close, know that back in the day, I was a totally different person. There's one individual in here really knew me when I was born, from my childhood, from birth, present day. And that individual can contest that, hey, this is not the same individual that he was when he was a young kid. This individual, he was my father figure. He was my big brother that I never had. He was my mentor. He was my leader guardian. He was my best man. He's my frat brother. And he's my mother's youngest brother. Growing up under his wing, as a young kid, I had a little bit of college experience as a 10-year-old, 11-year-old. Because I ran around the campus of North Carolina A&T, wanted to be like my Uncle Al. I always dreamed of wanting to play basketball on the college level. I had some skills in basketball. But when I got here, my uncle was the coach, and I didn't want to even try for the basketball team because of the simple fact that he was the coach, and Coach Warren Runners knew me when I was a young kid as well, and I didn't want to try for the team. And if individuals would have said that, hey, the only reason he made the team because his uncle was the coach. But I ran cross country. I ran track and field. I said I was above average. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. When I came to Shaw University, I developed into a man. I came here as a young boy from the country, not knowing anything about anything. And when I left Shaw University, I became a man. And that was not only because of my uncle, but because of everybody that influenced me while I was a student at this university, as well as staff, administrators, faculty, and college students and roommates. With that said, I love Shaw University. I'm proud to be a part of Shaw University. I'm definitely proud to be a part of
In softball, she was a 4-year starter and letterman, serving as captain 1983 to 1985. Most Outstanding Player Award 1982-1983. Most Valuable Player Award 1983, 1984, 1985. And CIAA All-Tournament Team 1984-1985. In volleyball, she served as team captain and received awards for Outstanding Player, Most Improved Player, and Most Valuable Player. Currently residing in Portsmouth, Virginia, Foy is a recreation supervisor for the city of Norfolk. She also serves as founder and director of the Norfolk Express AAU Girls Basketball League since 2002, where under her leadership over 100 of her athletes have received scholarships to compete on the collegiate level. She has served her country in the U.S. Army and U.S. Army Reserve, serving in Operation Desert Storm, and honorably discharged after 15 years of service. She is a member of the Shaw University National Alumni Association and she and her husband George have 2 daughters. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Adrena Livingston Ford.
Good evening. I prepared a speech, so bear with me. I'm so honored and blessed to be here. My name is Adrena Livingston Ford, and I am a member of the Shaw University Athletic Hall of Fame. Who knew this poor little girl from the projects that used to catch with the wrong handed glove and then on the wrong side of the plate would be standing here before you as a Hall of Fame inductee for softball? Who knew? My journey took a unique and unusual path from recreation league to adult softball league by age 15 and then college. I had the honor of playing with some great athletes throughout my adult and college career. While at Shaw University, I received multiple awards. Since graduating from Shaw University, I have worked for the City of Norfolk for 27 years as a community center supervisor. I am the founder and director of the North Express AU Girls Basketball League since 2002. Over 800 female student athletes has competed on my teams. 200 student athletes has gone on to college, and more than half have earned a scholarship. I am very proud and very honored and very blessed for my success. But I didn't get this journey alone. I have a support cast that is so awesome. Without your love and support, I wouldn't be standing here. I would like to thank the Athletic Hall of Fame Committee for voting me in. Thank you. I would like to thank Coach Giddings, who I had the honor to play for both volleyball and softball. An amazing person, coach, and role model. Thank you for your wisdom and your knowledge. I didn't get here alone. My mother, the backbone to our family, who is here with me today. I'm one of 8 children she raised. She took care of all of us. Thank you, Mom. You're the real Hall of Fame. I love you. My amazing husband for 26 years and wonderful father to our 2 beautiful daughters, who's out to sea. Couldn't be here today, but someone had to work. Jordan and Aisha, my heartbeats, I'm so proud of you. You are amazing, unbelievable talents. You must get it from your mother. Jordan, a full-time student at Old Dominion University, sergeant in the United States Army National Guard, and Aisha, who is the starting point guard at Radford University, who was honored as the preseason first team. Both will be graduating from college this year. I love you both to pieces. So proud to be your mother. Thank you for listening to all my Shaw University stories. I would like to thank the rest of the family that's here with me, my brother William, my sisters Dorian and Wanda, my niece Juanisha, my goddaughter Quista, my best friend Donna, Christine. You guys are amazing. I love you, and I know you are always there for me when I need you. Thank you for your support. Lastly but not least, the 7th floor crew. This is for you. Tanya, Michelle, Jackie, Annette, Tracy, and Donna. Thank you for your phone calls, your texts, your email, your love, your support, your encouragement. I wouldn't have made it without it. Thank you for believing in me. I love you guys. Shaw Bear for life. Congratulate the rest of the 2000 inductees. How proud I am to be sharing this evening with you. Lord, I thank you for allowing this evening to happen. God bless you.
Prior to becoming an assistant women's basketball coach, Hawkins returned to Shaw University to assist the program. She served as team captain in 2004, a member of the 2003, 2004, and 2005 CIAA championship team, South Regional Division II championship team 2005, CIAA Player of the Year 2004, named back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year 2004-2005, CIAA All-Tournament Team 2004, and First Team All-CIAA 2004-2005. Hawkins was a stellar student athlete, earning the BA degree in mathematics in 2006 while maintaining a 3.0 GPA. Raleigh native, enjoys being a math tutor to students in her neighborhood, coaching the Garner Road Community Center girls basketball team and the Carolina Eagles track and field team, and assisting at the Helping Hand mission, True Servant Leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jessica L. Hawkins.
I'm not a person of many words, but I'd like to say thank you to my Shaw family. When I think about 15 years ago when I really gave up on my dream of basketball, I would never think I would be in this position right now. I'm going to give thanks to a couple of people. One in particular is here, she shocked me, is Coach Baker. If y'all, some of y'all don't know, I went to Southeast Raleigh High School. We have a great women's girls basketball team over there too. When I gave up basketball in 2000, I would always go to Southeast just to, talk to some of the people. And she was probably one of the main people that kept saying, "Girl, you didn't play basketball. You just wasting your talent." So 2 years went by. Again, she still Coach Baker, he's got his talent. She was at Enloe. She also gave me my first coaching basketball at Enloe High School. I appreciate that. She just always, I like her because she's always telling the truth. A lot of, I say, young athletes out here get told, they're good. They don't never get really told the truth. And she's one of the main people. I like her. Like I said, she tells the truth. She tells the truth. But her and Coach Power kept encouraging me. So finally, around 2001, I think by the way, Smitty. I know y'all know Smitty. He saw me at the Biltmore Hill Center, and I'm assuming he told Coach Curtis about me. So for some reason, something didn't allow me to go 2001, but 2002, that was the turning point. I'll never forget, if Coach Carter remember this, my mom was sitting in his office, and my mom told him that my daughter's gonna bring this school championships, and which we did 2002, 2003, 2004, and 2005. Coach Curtis, some of y'all may not agree with this, vision, but I'm telling y'all, I came here as a small forward. Never in my wildest dreams I thought I would be a point guard. But of course, we was short of a couple of players, and he put me in that position. And the rest is history when I became Player of the Year by, transitioning over to the point guard position. So Coach Curtis, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I also want to thank my mom. She was able to be here because of her health conditions. She's really inspirational to me. You know, she's taking care of so many family members. You know, my mom, I love her to death. I just want to thank y'all for everything y'all gave me. Like I said, y'all gave me a vision, and I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be up here saying I'm a Hall of Famer. Congratulations to all the other inductees, and thank you, Shaw family.
Our next inductee is Edward Randolph, class of 1983 baseball. A native of Richmond, Virginia, Randolph was a starter on the Bears baseball team as a freshman under Coach Buster Powell in 1979, where he earned a baseball letter and was named the team's Defensive Player of the Year. For the next 3 years, he played second base under Coach Bobby Sanders and was team captain his junior and senior years, and was a member of the 1983 CIAA championship team with all CIAA honors. He led the team in hitting, on-base percentage, stolen bases, and specialized in error-free defense. He is credited with not making a defensive error in 4 years as a starter. Currently residing in Stone Mountain, Georgia, Randolph received a BS degree in Business Management Marketing in 1983 and is Vice President of Account Management for Gallagher Basic Services, Inc., and pastor of the Union Missionary Baptist Church in Lithonia, Georgia. He is an initiate of the Delta Gamma chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity, Inc. He and his wife Adrian have 4 children. Did I say that wrong?
Yes, you did.
I did? Okay, correct me. I'm daughter of Alpha, I'm sorry. Okay. He and his wife Adrian have 4 children. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Edward Randolph.
She knows I'm a preacher, that's my mother. First of all, we give honor, as already been stated, to our Lord and our Savior, Jesus Christ. I am a benefactor of just so many blessings, and I thank God for just the opportunity to be here on today. I certainly will respect the time that we've been allotted, but I do have to, and I'd be remiss if I didn't first of all recognize my family, who's here today, my 4 children, my sons, my daughters, and the greatest gift that God has given me other than salvation, which is my wife. I am blessed because I came from Richmond, Virginia, and when you come on a baseball scholarship, you've been the man, so to speak, in your high school environment, you come to college, and you see folks who are not just as good as you are, but some folks who are better. It's a very humbling experience. And so I thank you, sir, to this committee for this recognition, certainly to our president, to my fellow honorees, and to all the Hall of Famers who are in this place on today. 2 folks I'd like to recognize just specifically before I move on, and that is, first of all, I was brought up through playing baseball by a high school coach, and he's here today. My father passed in 1995, and I'm so thankful that, we talk about the fact that as men, we need men to come alongside us. He's been at my wedding, he's my high school coach, he's been to our church, and he's here today. He's in the person of Coach Ethan Pitts and his wife, Gwen. There are 4 ladies who traveled from Georgia, and I didn't know it because one of them was supposed to be in a meeting tonight in terms of a trustee meeting. But they're here, as members of our church down in Lithonia, Georgia, Union Missionary Baptist Church. Thank you all so much. Other Mr. Anthony Washington, his wife, Mr. James Salter, his wife, but more importantly, and I'll say this and I'll sit down. One of the things I can honestly say is that having my degree from Shaw University has never ever hurt me.
Amen.
And I say that because when I came here, there were folks who said, oh, you'd be over at State and all these other places. And the family atmosphere I experienced here, certainly struggling together, just going through all the things we go through as members of a small HBCU, is really what shaped me to be who I am today. And I can go anywhere, and I've been all over the country. I can go anywhere. And I'm proud to say I am a Shaw man. One of the greatest decisions and one of the greatest blessings the Lord has ever given me is to have been able to come through Shaw University. And I mean that. Because as somebody said before, it just prepares you. Because we are a family. So certainly, as I speak about my high school coach, I would be remiss if I didn't certainly acknowledge my college coach. And that's Coach Bobby Sanders. Yeah. Because every lesson you learn is not necessarily on the baseball field. I'm talking about life lessons that prepare you and propel you when you move from this place. So to all my crazy friends, the 7th floor crew and all those other folks here, the members of Delta Gamma chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi, amen. We'll be in more trouble. God be praised. And again, certainly, I am so honored. This is, it's just unbelievable. Because I think as somebody said, I never thought when I left a section of Richmond, Virginia called Church Hill, that the Lord would allow me to stand before you tonight as a Hall of Famer at Shaw University. And I can assure you, I don't take this lightly, and I don't think any of us do. We thank you, thank God, I'm through. Amen.
Sparky served as an English teacher in the Philadelphia school system for 5 years before becoming one of the first African American managers in workers' compensation for Bell Telephone, now known as Verizon, for over 30 years, and 5 years with the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority. He has been an active member of both the Philadelphia and currently the Washington, D.C. alumni chapters and the Shaw University National Alumni Association, of which he served 2 terms as president. He was initiated into the Delta Gamma chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. After many years in Philadelphia, he currently resides in Maryland to be closer to his daughter, Dara. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charles Sparks.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for this honor. Of course, I'd like to thank God, too. Thank my daughter, Dara, for bringing me to this. It took a while to get here, but we finally did. And I got my nephew over here in his life. And all the people at this table mostly were in school with me at Shaw University, believe it or not. And I don't know where Tyrese is, but Tyrese, yeah. She took me to the church with her on Sunday, and she's Miss Alumni too. I just thank the committee for inducting me into the Hall of Fame. I appreciate it. I never thought I'd get there, really. Who else did I see here? Well, anyhow, like I said, this table is full of people who didn't do in school when I was in school. Oh, there's this over there. James Bishop, very good friend from Charlotte, North Carolina. I didn't see him over there at first. But there's not much else I can say. I just appreciate the honor. I really do. And I thank all of you for coming out tonight as well. Thank you very much.
Upon recommendation of the Shaw University Athletic Hall of Fame, verifying that you have met all the criteria for induction, I hereby welcome you as an official member of the Shaw University Athletic Hall of Fame. As honored, your name will be inscribed on the multi-plaque as a member and reminder to others of your meritorious athletic performance and services rendered to your alma mater and your community. Congratulations.
The Athletic Hall of Fame Committee would like to thank you for your continued support, hard work, and diligently in making this event a very successful one, and enjoyable part of our 150 years of educational excellence, the story of leadership and dedicated service. Let us continue to work together as one team with one mission to move Shaw University to even greater heights.
I have a prepared speech that will take about 10 minutes. I bring these remarks on behalf of your Board of Trustees, and I'd like to acknowledge my fellow trustee members who are here. Bobby Sanders, stand up Bazemore, and I think those are the only trustees. Oh, Dr. Wiggins, please forgive me. And of course, Mr. Shaw University, Dr. Georgia Dennis. They know how we conduct these meetings. I am sat there in the year 2002, so very excited to have a speaker, and they had somebody else conduct me the conference, and they sit down, so I just go tell my friends how happy I am. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to sit down, you can go tell your friends how happy you are, and they get to enjoy each other.
Shaw University Athletic Hall of Fame, good evening. We have quite a bit to celebrate. How outstanding it is to see a room full of athletic scholars with their families here to celebrate their accomplishments tonight. We are standing on hallowed ground. God lives here. If Coach Massey was in the audience tonight, he would testify. Some of our coaches are working under extreme conditions. As Coach Carter mentioned, Coach Massey's son underwent neck surgery, after experiencing an accident in a football game at his high school. But every day they show up to Shaw University's campus because they care about our students. Did you see Jesus show up on the football field? This past weekend to help Coach Massey put the Winston-Salem ring. Amen. Now, I'm not even sure if I can say both at such an auspicious occasion, but the damage is already done. And I'm amongst athletes, so I'm sure you have said what before. Now, I had heard that the Winston-Salem Rams were responsible for our football team being suspended.
Amen.
So, I will be the first to admit, when it was time for us to compete against them, I was a bit scared. I went in with hesitation, but then my faith started building up. When Coach Carter was giving me minute-to-minute updates, because I had to leave at halftime so I could get back in time on campus for the gospel concert. So he gave me minute-to-minute updates, and I was just so excited when our team came home with a victory. I'd like to acknowledge Dr. and Mrs. Tabbert O'Shaw, who are with us. Dr. Shaw was president while I attended Shaw University. We feel blessed to have you with us, sir.
Thank you much.
Joyce Robinson, you are truly a gem. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving Mrs. Robinson and the Athletic Hall of Fame Committee a round of applause. We have given selflessly to Shaw University, and although we have said it before, it never hurts to say it again. We love you, Joyce, and I appreciate you to the fullest. Dr. Bell, members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Tupper Stanley, to our outstanding Executive Cabinet, or AD, Coach Carter, to our deans, faculty, staff, students, and guests, and to all our Shaw Bears who have come from near and far, welcome home. I am truly elated to be here to greet you as the 17th President of Shaw University on behalf of a global institution that has been a force to be reckoned with for 150 years. The Shaw University, where only the luckiest of scholars are afforded an opportunity to attend. What I ask of you is the opportunity to show you the new iteration of Shaw, built on the historical infrastructure of 150 years of a community of scholars, students, and supporters. Make no mistake about it, Shaw is a great place. No, let me correct that. Shaw is an epic place. We have a lot to be proud of. Let's be committed to seeing the good, the positive side of our efforts, and our wins. Winners reside in this room, and I'm glad to be a part of the Shaw Bear family. I'm an alum of Shaw University as well, and I can truly testify there is value in having a Shaw University education. Let Shaw show you that it is still very relevant for the many students who come through our doors, many with little more than hope and potential, and leave as world-class leaders and change agents. Let Shaw show you that it is responsive to the needs of the workforce, that we know you want innovative thinkers who have a global perspective and who care about building community, for it is through service that one truly leads. We can't do it alone, and so I invite you to work with us, side by side, to create a 21st century iteration of Shaw University. And when the time is right, I will come to you with proposal in hand, and I will present myself and Shaw University as a most worthy suitor. For now, let the homecoming engagement begin. Thank you.